A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Standing in, Aledmus Diaz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Gray now on 2-0. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Striding in, Yangervis Solarte. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Jaime Garcia, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jaime Garcia is another one of the guys that's come all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Big overhand curveball. Velocity good, not great since he hurt his arm. 89 to 92 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better. If his changeup is on, he could be really tough.
Now at the plate, Ken Rowell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup's licking its chops going into today's game. Facing a guy who allows a ton of home runs, screams to miss execution. If he's trying to go down and away, he'll usually leave it middle. Has a tendency to want to bury fastballs in, but leaves them middle of the plate. Those usually don't come back. This lineup's looking to go deep today.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hicks carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Judge, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Curveball that time, not even close. Garcia, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce has a read on it. And that's the third out. Yankees forced to settle for one. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. Grichuk gets his lead at first. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Soft liner out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Steve Pearce now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit out toward second. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Russell Martin now. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
Now batting, Brendan Drury. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The head-to-head line against Garcia, batting .500, 5 for 10. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be two. One there. On to Smoke. Gets a double play.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Late square, and this is popped up. A spin and a throw, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One hit's all they get. We played two full. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Ready now, Kevin Pillar.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Way in front of a great slider that time. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Ready for another chance, Aledmys Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And this is low, ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging. Diaz stands at first with one out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Drilled right back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Ken Rowell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ken Rowell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already two of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Diaz is there for it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1. Into the box, Yangervis Solarte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Yangervis Solarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. he offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hard liner to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Pearce, playing here in his age 34 season, he was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Grounded to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Squared that one up just a little late. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here's the 3-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Pierce is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 2-1. So coming to the plate, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Russell Martin.
The pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Got to wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Reyes on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Pierce going back, and that one is gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Digging in once again, Ken Rowell. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Drury is off at first with 2 away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Richard ranging back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-2 ball game. Here's Justin Smoke now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one just missed outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Standing in now, Yangervis Solarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some deeper shins.
Hard ground ball to third. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Randall Grichuk, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hit out towards second. Right there is Reyes. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. At the knees, strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're up 3-2. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Grounded to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Left fielder, Steve Pearce.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Low for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Tyler Clippard takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Tyler Clippard.
Jesus Aguilar will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Here comes the tying run home. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now, time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Brandon Drury will bat next as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Donaldson right there. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Ken Rowell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Pierce moves over, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays is off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
The batter, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied at 3-3. Danny Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Ryan Tepera takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Gary Sanchez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the 9th. Here's Randall Grichuk. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Is back up the middle and into center field. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 laid off as it caught the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Russell Martin now as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Two and one now. Ball even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Dellin Betances takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Working to keep them in the game here. No balls and a strike to count. Takes this the other way to right. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there, to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Josh Donaldson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Pilar at second. Diaz at first. 2 out in the inning. Ball and a strike. Previous history against Dellin Betances. 2 hits in 7 tries. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. This is line to left. Pilar rounds third and is digging for the plate. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home, and he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and That one drives in a pair.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yangervis Solarte, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
4 runs here in this half inning. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Richard going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Ozuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Rowell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5, tonight's final. The Toronto Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Tepera wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Roberto Ozuna strikes out the side to record the save, his 26th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.